Happy Sunday, guys. It's Lucas again for the Daily Mail FTM YouTube collaboration channel. This is our second week running, and it is our coming out story week. So we are all discussing how we've come up to friends, family, work, school, whatever we are doing in our lives. We're all very different and have very different directions, so we all have a very different storyline for how things have been going for us. For me, things are twofold. Basically, right at this point, I've been out for almost a little over 2 years. I'm not really sure. Officially for a year, I've been living as male. Getting used to male pronouns being the name of my preference. My parents have known for over 2 years that I've come out as trans. They were kind of the first people I told, because I respect their opinions as my parents. Yet to this day, I've never heard any of them use male pronouns or even consider it. I've asked them to, they don't. They don't really support what I do, and they've already told me they never will support what I do. They still love me, and they're not super aggressive about it, but I mean, they're not supportive at all. I don't have my family support at all. The only person who I have support from in my family is my youngest sister, who's 14, will be 15 soon. I told her after months and months of dreading telling her, just because of how negatively my parents were about it. I told her, and we've always been close, the two of us, but I mean, you always have that kind of, or at least I did. I had a lot of negative feelings about telling her, and most of the people after my parents, just because of how badly it went. And no, she took it very well. She uses male pronouns. She refers to me as her brother, which I respect and appreciate on so many levels, because my parents don't. My other sibling doesn't respect who I am in any way, so I do respect the fact that she's so awesome with it and has clearly given me the support that none of my other family has. She took it, like, she had no issue switching. She does use female pronouns when we're around my parents, but I do know that that's because it's out of respect for me, because she doesn't want to cause an issue. And I don't ever question that, because she automatically switches when we're together, or she refers to me as her brother to her friends and people she knows, and that's super important to me, so I don't question the fact that she uses female pronouns in the presence of my family, because they're crazy and don't respect it, and that's their problem, it's not hers. So, other than that, my friends are all usually pretty good with it. Some of them are. There's been some people who haven't been, but I mean, like I said, I don't really care if people aren't, if they're not going to be on board, whatever. That's not really whatever. Like, you're going to run into people always who are going to not support you, and that's just nothing you can do about it. I'd like to have my parents support, but I don't. At work, I've been out for most of the time. I kind of hesitated when I first got hired, because I was afraid it would hinder me keeping the job or even getting the job, because I was out before I got hired. So I kind of just was low about it. I didn't say anything. I was presenting as female at the time, sort of. I don't know if it's people, knew me as female. And then once I kind of got a little further in the job, I spoke to my managers, and we had a meeting with everybody in my department, and and we had the discussion, and I told them I would really greatly appreciate using male pronouns, and going forward with that. So definitely was a struggle, because there were a lot of older people, and some of them don't respect that, so that kind of sucked. But I mean, you gotta move on. I'm not going to be there forever, so whatever. Other than that, really, it was just kind of my family's been the biggest struggle, because I felt like I'm a burden on them for sure. They kind of make me feel like I'm bringing this upon them to make their lives harder, and I'm not. I'm just asking for their support, and so I don't even bother talking to them about it, how I'm feeling about it. I don't even bother bringing it up anymore. I just kind of, whatever, I live at home. I respect them for letting me stay at home, being that I'm 21, almost 22 years old, and there's not very many people of any living human being has that privilege, so I definitely respect them for that. But I would appreciate eventually them giving me the support, but I think the farther I get into it, maybe they'll see it a little bit better. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I've got. yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. It's not very interesting other than the fact I don't have any support from my family. Um, so yeah, next week's topic starts up tomorrow, and we are discussing passing, because not all of us are on testosterone yet, and some of us are in, future surgeries and the things that we do to present as male and pass as male and that kind of thing. Maybe some lend out some helpful tips that you don't already know. So yeah, we appreciate the support with every video we come out with, all the subscriptions and the likes on our Facebook and Tumblr page. So we really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for all the support.